blocked! Get away, Jimmy! Let's go!
Yeah, they got that over. Poor girl.
Lee, come on, Lee.
Oh, he got it.
All right.
Try to take it away.
Oh, yeah.
You got 1 minute, Coach.
Take the other time out, Coach.
Ronnie Bass.
Coach, Red's going back in, right?
Not a quarterback, son.
can't make that pitch, Coach.
Yes, you can. When I was 15 years old, I lost my mother and my father in the same month, Ronnie. Same month. 12 brothers and sisters. I was the youngest one, but they were all looking up to me. Now, I wasn't ready yet either, but they needed me. Your team needs you tonight. You're the colonel. You're going to command your troops tonight. You understand? Twins right, 48-0 read. Let's go.
Let's go. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a football injury before, you wimps? Let's go. Show some life in those legs. I got it. It's going to be all right. Butts, you release this time. Louis, let him through, all right?
What?
Just let him through. Trust me.
You had 12 brothers and sisters?
8.
Yeah, 12 sounds better.
Blue 21, blue 21.
That's a penalty! And the quarterback, you kidding me, Coach?
You see that man? That's a bad white boy, man.
God, Daniel.
Water!
Yeah,
Water!
Kick it in!
Right! Daniel, come in!
40-yard line.
What happened?
Number 45, Scott carries the football, brought down by 40. Number 20. And second down for Crawford.
Yeah.
Number 32, the Lansbury.
after Tri-West, gentlemen. That'll make all the bad that's happening. It's so good. Okay, go to the dance for a little bit. Get your groove on. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Break it on your captains. Have a great night.
Yeah, baby!
Good job. Oh, yeah.
Get those hats up.
Oh, yeah, baby, we want homecoming!
No, 1, 2, 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, 1 out!
Hey.
It's Friday night, which means it's time for the Frenzy, and we've got the video to prove it.
That's right. 30 teams will hit your television screens.
Down to Crawfordsville, Athenians hosting the Delphi Oracles, second quarter. Logan Everett with the pick for the home squad, and he's racing up the sideline to put his ball club in good field position. That sets up a 3-yard touchdown run by Daniel Keeling, and Crawfordsville is up 13-0. Third quarter, Keeling takes the football and dices up the Oracles here. A 91-yard run. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna get there? Is he gonna get in? He's tackled on the 2. Next play, Clint Cotton runs it in. That's easy money there. Athenians up 27-3. Megan Mummert knocks down the extra point. Crawfordsville wins it 42-9.
And we welcome you back to the RV Sports Review. As we have visiting with us this morning, we've got Caleb Spear and Jeremy Kline, a couple of seniors from Crawfordsville High School. Crawfordsville, big victory last night over Delphi. Homecoming victory, 42-9. But first of all, guys, congratulations on a well-played homecoming victory. You pretty much dominated that entire thing.
Well, thank you.
And Caleb, we'll talk to you first since you have the microphone. Again, Daniel Keeling, we've talked about this a couple of times already this year, is doing such a great job running the ball, but he's doing it behind the line. He is following the blocking so well. And some of the holes last night, you know, Brett and I were talking, even we could have made it through last night. And you guys just dominated. Is that, I mean, I know that's what you always plan to do, but was there something about them that you were able to take advantage of, or was it just man on man, you just took to them?
I mean, they were doing everything they possibly could to throw us off. They were stunting the linemen. They were just throwing guys. They're sending everybody. And, I mean, we weren't, I mean, we had a big lead coming into halftime, but we really were unsatisfied with our performance because we knew we only got the ball 3 times in the first half.
You scored all 3.
Yeah, but I mean, we had a lot of stuff where like one backer would slip through, and I mean, we'd like to play with perfection. We want to make sure everybody got blocked. And
to me, does he sound like a football coach? Something tells me his line coach has said that to him more than once this year. We want to play with perfection. That's what you want to do. Hey, let's talk a little bit about defensive play also, because you guys really shut them down. They had a couple of plays where they got some big yards, and they used a lot of misdirection. They run the spread offense, but basically it was 3 times. Sometimes when you were in your 4-man baseline, you were able simply to hold them. They were not able to run up the middle. A lot of big plays out of linebackers last night.
I mean, we just lined up and went at them. I mean, yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, linebackers or the safeties get the tackles, but we do our jobs. We want to close everything down and let the backers fly in there and make the tackle. I mean, all it matters is that they get stopped. So
that's why Andrew Tutherill probably had about 8 or 10 tackles last night, because you guys were doing the job. Let's give the mic to Jeremy for a while. First of all, Jeremy, congratulations. Big touchdown catch last night. And I've got to ask, was the ball intended for Courtney? Because it sure looked like it went just right over Courtney's head to you.
No. I talked to Coach after we scored a few touchdowns. Like, Coach, I want the ball. I want to score a touchdown. So he's like, all right, I'll give you the ball.
So that's all you had to do was ask? You know, all this season, all you had to do was ask, and he would let you score. Golly, hey, defensively, let's talk about your defensive job last night, because, first of all, Joe Little was, until the second half, just was unable to connect on any passes, and you guys were doing an excellent job. You know, even on the play where Ross injured his ankle, you had that guy double covered. I have no understanding at all why that quarterback even threw the ball there. It probably should have been intercepted. Were you playing straight zone, or was it man-to-man, or what were you doing to cover those guys, because you haven't covered well?
We were playing base cover 2 and a little base 1, and Ross was just looking over top, and we're just supposed to keep our eyes on the quarterback and look where they're looking.
And it's nice to be that safety instead of the cornerback, because the corner's got to cover that guy, and you can just go, oh, he's open, I'll go over here, go over there. And, you know, and they're running that spread. There were times where they had 4 wideouts. Yeah. And sometimes they can run you a little thin. You get a lot of help from the linebackers underneath, or was it basically just your 4 defensive backs?
Yeah, our linebackers were picking up the running backs that were going out in their little outs, and we were just covering everybody.
Well, in fact, the interception by Logan Everett, an outside linebacker, that was, and again, that was another one. It's like, was he throwing it to 17? Because 17 was the only guy open. I really think a lot of it had to do, again, let's give credit to the defensive line, because even though he played most of the game in the shotgun, he was feeling all kinds of pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the past few weeks, we've gotten scored on in the first drive that they've had quite a few times, and we didn't want that to happen this week, so we stopped them on defense, got our offense out there, and scored as soon as we could, and just kept on rolling.
And Andrew did a great job coming in. Andrew Schwartz did a great job coming in. I can't tell people, if they weren't there to see how nervous he was the first series after
Ross went out.
After Ross went out. But the thing was, he was still the quarterback when Ross went out, but it was just that Ross wasn't around. But then after that, he settled down and played a tremendous ball game.